Hey guys, what's up? It's Kathy and I'm back with another process video, and this is for the JustNick cut file shop, and I'm using the Going My Way background cut file. I didn't make it huge. It's only I don't know. What would that be like? 8 inches tall, maybe? Or so. And my silhouette was being a jerk, and it kept, instead of cutting in the middle of the paper, it went off to the side and cut. And I had a new blade and a new mat, and I don't know, maybe I just messed around a little too much with it or something. But anyway, that's why the left edge of all the arrows is cut off. It's not that way in the cut file. It was just something that happened with my silhouette. So I was just like, you know what? I've already wasted a bunch of paper because this was like my second time trying to cut it out or so. And so I just kind of went with it. I was like, okay, well, I won't put my stuff in the middle. I will put it off to the side, and then that way it won't really matter that the cut file's cut off. So yeah, just kind of that roll with it attitude, I guess, as opposed to getting, super upset. I'm backing my picture. It's kind of a small picture. I wanted a lot of the cut file to show. Backing it with Go Now Go 6x6 paper pad. It's like the only thing I bought of that collection was the 6x6 paper pad. I just thought I would like to have it. Like, I liked some parts of that collection, but I don't travel. Unfortunately, I don't really get to travel, so there was no point in really buying that collection. The paper for the background is, I think, a Chicken paper, and it's got the other side of it's really cool, and I was actually wanting to save it for the other side, but I knew I wanted to back this cut file onto wood grain, because you can kind of see like a wood grain in the background of the picture, and I just thought that that would look really cool. So I decided to go with that side. I'm using a piece of paper from the Wonder collection. I don't know what it is, but I just love that red paper there. I use it all the time. And this is a strip of paper from, I believe it was like a Cartabella paper, like a Happy Camper, I think was the name of it, something like that. And it just had a really cool tribal print that I thought would go good. I wanted to keep this this layout very, I don't know if you would call it airy, but a very like kind of light layout, because the picture to me, it's all very muted, light colors. So that's why I didn't really go crazy with other with lots of patterns or anything like that. But I loved the arrows going different ways, and I really liked them cut out of white and then mounted on top of a wood grain. I don't know, it's like one of my favorite kind of techniques to do. It's not even a technique. It's just, I don't know, something about a white a white cutout on wood grain. Anyway, no, I really loved that cut file. It was super cute, and I know you could cut it out in. You could definitely cut it out in like a pattern paper too, and it would look really awesome. I think another design team member did that very recently, so I'm just kind of doing it with white. So I got this idea from looking around on Pinterest to take a whole bunch of different gold thickers and chipboard letters and stuff like that, and make my title like a hodgepodge of all the different fonts that I have for it. So I have quite a few different gold ones, and I'm trying to use up some of those Scrappy ones, because I think I've mentioned in a previous layout in a previous video, I have like 2 packs of them and I really don't like them all that much. So I'm trying to use them up as much as possible. So this was a great way to at least use up a few. But yeah, you can obviously see that I have quite a few different kinds of gold thickers, but it's never enough. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't know. I have so many packs of thickers and I hoard them and I don't ever want to get rid of them and stuff like that. Oh God, I hate when they all fall off the sticky pack. Oh, it's so, and I'm so tired of all the stickers and chipboard packs and everything that we've been getting, and everything falls off the minute you open the package up. Nothing stays in, everything's falling out, and I'm just, grrr. It's just a random complaint. So I'm using lots of the Journey collection. One of my favorite collections. Sorry guys, I'm yawning. I was at work all day. And it's actually late at night right now while I'm recording this. So I'm trying to get it done before I go to bed. But I really like that collection. I mean, I don't travel, and there's some stuff in it that's definitely more geared towards like the United States. So that doesn't really apply to me, but I can still find ways to use most of the items. And, you know, I kind of looked at it that collection too is one you could use for doing something like camping as opposed to actual traveling. Or I really like the idea to sometimes document, like this one's called Follow Your Heart, right? So I'm using a lot of traveling items, yet the layout has nothing to do with actual traveling. So I kind of like I will often buy travel themed stuff, but use it more metaphorically as opposed to like literally traveling. So this is kind of what I'm doing in this for this layout. And I mean, something about the Journey one that I appreciate is that a lot of the colors are a bit more masculine, which is hard to find just in collections in general. So I kind of scooped it up when I could, just because it was a non-girly one, and I don't always want to do girly layouts. Not that it really matters to me, again, whether or not what colors are on a layout, but I don't know. I just wanted to do something kind of, and I loved that said fly, so I didn't want to, that little tag, chipboard tag down there, I loved that it said fly. I just like the metaphor kind of it, the inspirational message of it. So I didn't want to cover it up. And I am going to journal on that globe. And one of the things about my journaling that I haven't really mentioned before is a lot of my journaling, sometimes it will, if it's about like a party or something, I will discuss the party or something like that, or like Christmas or something. But a lot of these like everyday shots, like this shot was just, you know, of my son outside kind of in very early spring, late winter. So there really wasn't like a story to it. So a lot of the times when there's no story to my journaling, I will journal little inspirational things to them, like, always keep your free spirit, or different things like that, just to kind of, I don't know, so that when they're reading it, they can, feel inspired or see what I hope for them. So that's kind of what this layout is for. So it's not a who, what, when, why, and where layout. It's more of a, love what you do, or dream big kind of layout. I'm using these pink paisley little tiny ones to write "It Knows the Way." I saw that in some different what are they called, collections recently. Jeez. It's a late night. So I really wanted to include that. And I don't really know if there's really anything else to kind of say about that. Yeah, I'm just moving them over. I'm picking around, and I had to glue everything down. Chipboard did not want to stick. So yeah, I'm just going to put some gold Heidi Swap Color Shine just to bring in more gold. I didn't really want to do like big black splatters or anything like that. And I love when it gets all over the cut files and all over the items. And it dries nicely on top of that stuff too. So yeah, so that's it. Pictures are coming up. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!